Levels of Intensity with Mr. Lee and Mrs. Klinger. We are learning about the differences between sedentary, light, moderate, and vigorous activities.
A sedentary activity that I enjoy doing is reading. The book I'm reading right now is by the Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll called Win Forever.
One of my favorite activities is bird watching. I love to watch the hummingbirds drink from my flowers, watch the birds build their nests, and watch them chasing each other around the trees. I also like to listen to them. I can hear the hummingbirds' wings, I can hear the woodpeckers pounding the trees with their beaks, and I can hear the birds singing to each other. One way I can measure the intensity of this activity is simply by putting my hand on my heart. Since I'm just sitting here, I can hardly feel my heartbeat. That tells me this is a sedentary activity. Bird watching is really good for my mental health, but it's not making my muscles stronger or getting my heart healthier, and that tells me I also need to do some different activities.
Some other sedentary activities are sunbathing, floating, watching the sunset, and playing giant Jenga.
A light physical activity that I have to do, especially around the house, is take out the trash.
A light activity I really enjoy is gardening. Almost every weekend I pick one project in the yard, either weeding or planting something or trimming something. It's a great way to get outside and be a little bit active.
Some other light activities are walking, playing with your dogs, building things, paddleboarding, golf, spike ball, juggling, and fishing.
My all-time favorite way to get moderate physical activity is by shooting hoops. Now, if I was playing in a game against other people, it'd jump up to vigorous physical activity. But since I'm by myself just working on my shot today, it's moderate.
Hiking is a great moderate intensity activity. Anytime you have to go uphill, it makes you work a little bit harder and makes your heart beat a little bit faster.
Some other moderate intensity activities are recreational tennis, kayaking, skating, and jogging.
A super challenging but fun way to get vigorous physical activity is by jump roping. Whew, I'm working hard. Now, one way you can measure the intensity or how hard you're working out is by taking your heart rate in beats per minute. Now, a quick way to do that is by timing yourself for 6 seconds and then finding your pulse, which you can find on your wrist or under your neck, and then counting how many times do you feel your pulse in 6 seconds. After that 6 seconds is up, you're going to multiply times 10 or simply add a 0 to whatever number you counted. So for example, if you counted 12 in that 6 seconds, then your heart rate would be 120 beats per minute.
It's important to get some vigorous exercise. You can run really fast or jump. Wow, now I'm breathing really hard and my heart is pounding really fast.
Some other vigorous exercises are dancing, competitive sports, cycling, swimming, and running. As a reminder, you can check your heart rate by putting a hand on your heart to feel it beating, or actually count how many beats per minute you're getting by checking your pulse. You could also use the talking rule. The more effort and energy you are giving, the harder it is to talk while exercising. Exercise is good for your muscles, bones, and your brain. It makes your heart healthy. It also reduces risk of cancer and other diseases. It helps maintain a healthy weight, reduces anxiety and depression, improves sleep, reduces risk of injuries, and improves quality of life. Everybody should get 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise every day. Let's get moving!